Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Mic Check. Episode 7, right?
Episode 6.
6. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Wonder B. Jordan alongside
Christina Sav.
Superstar.
You already know what it is, your boy Benz.
Hey. You said you look fresh?
I said in the flesh.
Oh, in the flesh. I was about to say, oh, you're feeling yourself today.
I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself.
Wow, you quoted Beyonce. It's one step ahead.
Oh,
hey, he's moving.
You seen that Beyonce commercial? The one that with like they're showing like her as a baby and like stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, so there's a Beyonce commercial showing her like a baby and stuff like that. She like Blue Ivy looks just like Beyonce when she was a baby.
Yeah, with a hint of Jay-Z.
Yeah, but she looks like the twins, like bloop. Twins.
Was that bloop? Was that her coming out the
her
crotch?
coming out. Yeah. Bloop.
That's funny. All right, so I didn't really pay attention to my social media, so y'all are gonna have to do all the talking on a lot of these albums because I really only listen to the YG and Mozzy and the Young M.A. But before we get into that, LeBron James announced that he's having Bad Bunny and Jay-Z on his show called The Shop. I think that's on Showtime,
No,
right?
it's on HBO.
On HBO, okay.
I mean, I always
that's why I
catch the
watched
clips
it.
on YouTube.
I'm ghetto.
I'm keeping it real. That's where, you know.
Say you ghetto.
That's where I,
You're
watch my clips. You know, they put them up as soon as it airs.
Okay.
So it's not like, you missed out on the whole episode.
I like to watch the quality.
Yeah, me too. It's like if you need a login, I got you. It's okay.
I got a few sites that I could use if I want to watch it.
Okay.
I like to consume some of my information pieced out because I won't remember everything. Like pieced out.
It's only a half hour episode.
You don't have a.
You
don't have the attention span for it? Is that what you're saying?
I do, but since everything's fast paced, you tend to, click away from something you're either watching or, or listening to.
If you're not invested.
If not only that, but if you're doing something and you're watching it.
How about you just sit down and enjoy it?
Like relax for a second.
Like where you
sometimes
going?
You don't have that time.
Just relax. Like
you have that time.
If you're about to go to sleep, just put it on. Just like a half hour of your time, and
it's a good show. I really like it.
Right before I go to sleep, I'm learning something. So I have a little.
Who else to learn from besides Jay-Z and LeBron?
Oof, that's a good question.
Would you rather have $10,000 or a dinner with LeBron or a dinner with Jay-Z, as they said on Twitter?
What was the question? 100,000?
It was like there's like a stupid running joke. It's like a dinner with Jay-Z or like $1 million or something like that.
Oh,
what would you
I'll take the million.
I'll take the dinner because the thing is that when I meet Jay-Z, I'll prove myself that I can work for him.
And he's gonna give you $1 million.
Not $1 million, but I'll be put in a good position.
Also, you think Jay-Z's gonna give you a job just by what you say?
No, it's about what I do and what I can do.
Okay, but you can also do this. Like you can put yourself in a position with that $1 million to show.
That's what I was saying.
I understand that too. I'm not saying that, because it's not a real question. Like obviously, but I could possibly take the dinner with Jay-Z and probably get in somewhere. I'm just speaking.
I feel like you're speaking very highly here.
Yeah,
Jay-Z don't just hire anybody. He barely hired J. Cole.
You're speaking very vain over there.
Very, very not humble. But and also the Bad Bunny thing took me by surprise. Bad Bunny is low. I mean, I never heard him rap in English, and I don't think he would. But he's like really sneaking his way into the hip hop crowd.
He's been in the hip hop crowd.
That is like
I've
reggaeton,
never
whatever. I don't know if it's reggaeton.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not.
is.
So Spanish trap.
Yeah, Spanish trap.
No, he does reggaeton.
Yeah, but where he came in was Spanish trap.
I don't recall.
Y'all are more versed on that topic than I am. I'm sorry. But Bad Bunny is like he makes some music that the hip hop community embraces because it's party style.
Well, yeah, he's rapping.
The thing
of course.
is, it's no different from what we listen to here. Is just in Spanish.
Yeah.
No, yeah, of course. But I'm just saying, like, him being
difference.
in the mix, like, it's nice to see that, even though not very many reggaeton artists do this. Like, they don't just chill with a Jay-Z or with a LeBron James. Like, you don't really see them in that crowd. Well, people don't count. Pimple's an English artist.
There's a lot of
Pitbull
rappers
put
that,
on a suit and turned his back on everybody else.
He did what he had to do for his family and made a whole bunch of hits. Yeah. He put that suit on. It was a rap.
Yeah, exactly.
You got a lot of rap artists that are mingling in the American market. It's just that you don't hear it as much in the media or see it that much. But you only see the heavyweights with the heavyweights.
J Balvin, yeah.
You know, you see J Balvin everywhere, Anuel, you see Bad Bunny, you see Ozuna.
Speaking of J Balvin,
there's a whole
and even those Aventura guys
of rappers right now.
Those Aventura guys.
Hey, look at you! You
the
be
Romeo
knowing.
Santos. The Romeo Santos. He
that's a whole different genre.
Nah, but the thing is,
but he did do kind of like a crossover.
The guys follow the women. The women like this music, so we follow that. So that's how I think it is. And LeBron, he gets a lot of different minds on the shop to get a lot of different perspectives. So he'll have a bunch of athletes, he'll have rappers, he'll have comedians, he'll have actors. It's
well rounded.
It's very well rounded. And the conversation that they have is good in a way. Like he even had Obama on there. So
I forgot about that. That was a good episode. I mean, I liked all of them.
Yeah. So it's a good conversation that he has, which I respect that he has. He tries to make it like a barbershop talk, but it's more watered down than what actually goes on in the barbershop because there's more yelling and
cussing.
Yeah, it's not that calm.
And we don't sip wine in the barbershop. Let me just tell you that one. So.
And those fancy ass chairs is not in every shop. But I don't know, it's good to see LeBron though doing like a bunch of different stuff. He's going into his A&R bag, his media bag, like he's dipping in all the things.
We can not talk about his A&R bag because he tried to invent the deluxe album.
Yeah, but people been doing that.
Exactly, but he tried to invent it.
I mean, and he also tried to, trademark the Taco Tuesday?
Yeah.
Boy, bye. He thought he could do everything, but he cannot. But he's doing a lot of things, so shout out to LeBron James.
He's also in Space Jam, too.
Yes, that's right.
Which is coming out soon.
Yeah, so it's coming out soon.
You gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'll watch it. Because I'm
definitely going to watch it.
A spoiler came out that Jordan's going to
be in it. Oh, yeah, I saw that in the news.
Jordan's going to be in it. So.
I thought it was like a real spoiler.
No.
I mean, it is a sequel, so I would assume that
he would make an appearance.
At least even in a poster.
That would be dope. Something. That would be dope if they have him doing the crying face, too.
But the first single came out of that.
Yo.
A Little Baby.
Yes.
Song with Little Baby on it.
Yeah, with Kirk Franklin.
Produced by Just Blaze. That beat is crazy. There's no way you can knock your head to that as soon as it comes on. Little Baby is so smart. Like, he's just making the right moves for his career. Like, he's going to be here for a while. He's going to be one of the ones that stay. He's
the next Drake.
No, you got to stop saying that.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying it like... I'm not comparing him to Drake. What I'm saying is he's gonna be the next big guy. Like, I
don't believe that.
My generation is Jay-Z. Then the generation below me is Drake. Now the next generation is gonna be Lil Baby.
I don't see it for him only because
you don't think he can cross over.
He's already doing the crossovers.
Like this Kirk Franklin track. Is like gonna be played at a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna be played everywhere. But he's not as versatile as Drake is.
He can ride a beat no matter what. He just showed it.
Then who? Sorry?
Then like Drake. He's not as versatile as Drake.
But we haven't seen him in that light yet. There is news that Lil Baby is coming out on a Spanish song already.
Yeah, but he's
already doing the
Still.
transition. I mean, he's only been like a main component for like 3 years now. 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not denying his star quality. I do think he's one of the guys in this generation, but I don't think he's gonna be like Drake. To me, there's nobody out right now that has Drake's future. To me, personally.
I think Lil Baby is gonna be the next big thing in the genre of hip hop. Like, he's gonna be the...
We'll have to wait and see.
He's gonna be the guy carrying the torch.
I just want to see if he can like withstand time. Like, yeah, we see that he can cross over, like, because of this track with Kirk Franklin. Like, he's riding this beat with the choir behind him and everything like that, and still.
Yeah, but crossing over is when you cross over to another genre. This is not another. This is still hip hop.
Yeah, but it's like gospel hip hop.
Is it?
Yeah, you got Kirk Franklin. It got to be gospel.
I wouldn't say it's a gospel song.
It has like a choir behind it. It's
J. Cole uses choirs all the time.
Then not Kirk Franklin's choir.
But it's a choir.
Not Kirk Franklin's.
But
it's a different type of choir.
Kirk Franklin is a different type of gospel artist. He doesn't make like the traditional gospel music. He's very hip hop-esque. Like, he's always kind of been in the hip hop community. So I wouldn't count this as a crossover.
Well, yeah, because he's Plies.
What? Oh my gosh. You haven't heard that? People saying he looks just like Plies?
Like, have you seen Kirk Franklin and Plies in the same area? In the same room at the same time?
Because they're the same people.
The same person.
That's hilarious.
Kirk Franklin is the saves Plies.
That's mad. They do look alike a lot. But I wouldn't say like identical though.
I mean, but back to the Lil Baby talk. He was also on that Joyner Lucas song that just came out. Something Noodles and Oranges.
Nobody knows that about you.
No.
You're not paying attention.
Period.
You're not paying attention then.
I don't know what it is about Joyner Lucas.
Yeah,
I can admit that he's a very good rapper, but I just can't rock with his. I don't know what it is.
I don't seek out for his singles or his albums.
Yeah,
like,
but
I just don't gravitate to it.
I mean, with this song, it's a good song, and Lil Baby
He's
spitting.
a good rapper.
They're both spitting.
All right, I'll check it out since you said so.
Then you'll be checking out all the Joyner Lucas
songs. No. I didn't say that. I'll check out this one.
No. We got to get one thing straight. I'm a fan of Joyner Lucas, but
you said you're his number one fan in a wrap-up episode before.
What?
No, I didn't say
what
number one.
What episode is that? We got to play it back.
Slow it down. He's trying to bust my chops. Nah, I'm a fan.
Bust your chops.
And he is one of the dopest MCs out there.
He's great.
He would outbar a lot of the guys that we listen to.
Yeah, no one's saying that.
That's all I'm saying. Like, just I think that Joyner Lucas is one of the more skilled MCs in the game right now. And that's why he's become one of my favorites because he could give you a boom bap beat and murder it. He could give you he could rap with the Tech Nines. He could rap with the Trap dudes. He could rap with the Griselda dudes.
Yeah, he's a chameleon.
So he's very versatile. Not too many people can emulate that. There's not too many people you could put in that box.
It's something about his music that doesn't stick. There's one song on the last album that I replay. I play that at least once a month. But other than that, I just can't get jiggy with this shit.
I think he's boxed himself into like a more of like a Davies type rapper.
Nah, you're not listening then. You're absolutely not listening.
What do you mean though?
He's tried different styles.
Like he's not breaking that.
Yeah, he can't break that. He can't break through. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, he has the songs with the videos, the catchy videos and stuff like that. But it's like he can't break that ceiling to break.
What do you
But
mean?
it takes one song.
Exactly.
So we never know.
He's been making them type of songs.
Yeah, but
over
he's
that
like
bar
a niche. He's like a niche rapper.
He got songs with Chris Brown. He's got songs with everybody.
I don't even know what song you're talking about.
See, you're not paying attention.
I am paying attention, but I just don't remember it.
Yeah, you're not getting what we're saying. He hasn't broken through. Like Davies has a song with Chris Brown, and he still hasn't broke through.
You keep talking shit about that song. That's a good song.
But they haven't broke through. That's the thing. It's like,
you're right.
It's like they haven't gotten that.
What's the breakthrough though?
Like
what's the breakthrough?
It's not impactful. It's not impactful music. It hits.
It's not memorable.
It hits people, and he has an audience. Yes, he's got He's great. He's doing the damn thing. But
he went on tour with Chris Brown. Like, he went on tour with Chris Brown and Tory Lanez. Like, I seen him in concert. Like, yeah, he has fans, but it's like he hasn't hit that, like,
I agree,
that breakthrough.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What I'm trying to say.
Like, he's still on that B, in between C and B level. He's not really an A-lister.
I mean, I ain't saying he's an A-lister because his numbers aren't there just yet, but his quality is A-list quality.
And that's my point about Lil Baby. Like, Lil Baby has A-list success, but I don't think that he's there yet. And I don't really see him for it. Like, I just think he's like he's the go-to hood rapper. Like, I don't see him doing anything else.
Here's my thing. I think Lil Baby is the voice of the young people.
Sure.
Because he can relate to them, and like, he actually put out the Bigger Picture song where he actually told them, he's like, yo, I had to sell drugs, so y'all don't have to sell drugs. I did it because that was my circumstance and I got out of it. Mm-hmm. Like, and we don't got to keep killing each other and killing, like, we get it. Like, but he's the voice of the younger people, of the younger generation.
Maybe that's why I can't see it.
That's why I'm saying he's the Drake of that generation.
Yeah. Of the generation.
I'm talking right generations. Our Drake is Jay-Z. The earlier generation is Biggie.
I just can't.
Tier before that is
Rakim.
Yeah. Then, therefore, is the originators.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I just can't.
Every generation has a different set list of GOAT status.
Of course.
So that's what's happening, and we're seeing it in real time, so we don't pay attention to it.
I'm paying attention. I just don't agree.
And hopefully these people will be in the Hip Hop Universal Museum.
Don't turn into that that my generation is better than all.
I never said that. And he's
I'm just saying because
I just try to transfer us. I just try to
I'm just
transition us out of here. You just keep talking.
Because that is a older person's mentality. Like, I'm not gonna give these young guys. I'm not saying about you. I'm just saying in general. That's the space we get into.
Yeah, to get off my lawn.
We start saying, "Oh, I don't want to listen to that shit. I can't get like."
I listen to Lil Baby faithfully.
Yeah, I'm just saying this is the old head mentality.
Yeah, get off my lawn mentality.
Yeah, true. But that's what I'm saying. We gotta stop that so we can embrace these young guys.
I embrace them, all of them.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
Gotcha.
Because just like we do, we block their music. So let's embrace them so they can embrace the ones that come after.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe Lil Baby will be at the Hip Hop Universal Museum for the second time.
That's hilarious. So Nas obviously is spearheading this Universal Hip Hop Museum that will be located in the Bronx, which is obviously the birthplace of hip hop. And the mission of the museum reads, anchored in the birthplace of the culture, the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx celebrates and preserves the history of local and global hip hop to inspire, empower, and promote understanding. And this past weekend, they started the campaign, and Nas was there, LL Cool J, Slick Rick, Fat Joe, Dallas, what's his name? Dallas Austin? That's his name, right? The producer? Mm-hmm. He was there as well, and there was a whole bunch of other people. And the museum is opening in 2023, but they already started programs outside of that. So you can do the hip hop musical. It's a virtual thing that shows a modern hip hop version of Cinderella. You can book a tour and do a virtual tour. They started this installment called Pass Her the Mic. I think that's what it's called, where they highlight women in hip hop. So they've been doing a lot of things virtually to, I guess, raise money for this museum. And it's going to be dope. New York already contributed $3.7 million to the museum. It's a nonprofit, so they'll be able to get grants and donations and stuff like that. And yeah.
Not only that, but it's going to bring more tourism to New York.
For sure.
Do they need it?
No, they don't. But it will.
But it makes sense to put it in the birthplace. That's like going to the Mecca.
Yeah, well, uplift the Bronx, because who wants to go to the Bronx besides a Yankee game? But yeah, it would
the
definitely.
Bronx is a special place.
Yeah, it would uplift the Bronx definitely. I just hope that they don't do what they did with the Barclays in Brooklyn, which was buy everybody out and gentrify it. But hopefully that's not gonna happen.
Those are high hopes.
Yeah, and I think this is what Roy was talking about from formerly on the Joe Budden podcast when he was talking about that they was gonna actually open up a hip hop like type of museum, like a hip hop Hall of Fame type of thing.
Yeah, Nas. So. I think Nas brought this up like 2 years ago, and now obviously because of COVID, a lot of things stopped. So they started the construction on the building finally. So it'll be open in 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. So that's gonna go by quick too.
I'm excited, and they have like
so dope.
They're funding summer camps, summer institutes, so people can learn about hip hop. They're gonna have art and artifacts, audio, visual, photography. I saw the little visual for what it'll look like, and it looks dope from the inside, like how they're gonna have everything. They said they're gonna have holograms and videos, so it's necessary. We needed it, so I'm glad that it started, and I can't wait to go.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go. One thing I hope that they have that Maul mentioned on Joe Budden podcast before, he goes, they should have rhyme books, like the people's rhyme books.
That
like,
would be dope.
Because you would like to see how they wrote, like the calligraphy in the rhyme books.
I mean, maybe they said they're gonna have artifacts, so maybe that'll be there, or clothes, shoes.
Yeah, Slick Rick's eye patch.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav's clock chains. Like
that would be dope. There's a lot that they could do with this.
So much.
So, congratulations to everybody over there. That's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna be great, like you said, for the Bronx, because they need it. Because the Bronx is very dusty. But shout out to everybody from the Bronx if you're listening. No offense. Moving forward, Young M.A. put out a project. I don't know if this is an album, EP, LP, whatever it is. And I put on my, ironically, I don't know if this was, not ironically, coincidentally. Did I say this when the project came out? I think I did. But I said people need to put their homophobia to the side and just admit that Young M.A. is one of the.
She's been one of
She's
them.
top.
She's been a dope rapper. She just hasn't had another hit as like the So a lot of people
are we looking from hits from Young M.A.?
But I think that's what a lot of people was. They was looking because after whatever that was, that the name of the track. Yeah. Whenever that came out, like she was on like a tour. Yeah, she was on like a tour of freestyles and stuff like that. So everybody knew she could rap, but it was like I put another song together, like an actual good song or a dope song type
I don't know. I think she's done that. We just not looking for her.
No, she has not had another hit.
Yeah, she hasn't had another hit. Or
there's
like
a lot of songs that she has that are really dope. It's just that they haven't.
Yes, they are dope songs, but they're not hits. There's a difference. You can have, like we talked about that with Joyner Lucas. You can have dope music and be a dope MC, but if it's not a hit, it's not a hit. It's not to say that the music sucks. But what I'm saying is that I think that a lot of people don't recognize her skills or her position in hip hop because of her appearance, because of her sexuality. I think it makes people uncomfortable. I've even heard people say, "Oh, I don't even know why she keeps saying she identifies as a woman if she looks like a dude. She always talks about suck my dick." And I'm like, okay, but who cares?
But a lot of chicks say suck my dick.
The thing is that she raps. Yeah, she raps like she's a dude. So any dude that doesn't listen to her is just literally because she's homosexual.
But
simply that. Because the thing is, she's spitting bars like some of the guys we listen to.
She's better than the guys.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, and it's really because she's homosexual. You know what I mean? It's true. A lot of people have to check their homosexuality hatred.
I almost wonder if she was a man or if she was even a transgender, would people have treated her the same, would her career be more successful? Like, I really wonder those.
I think that she missed a window. Because when Ooh was popping, like, everybody was waiting for an album. Album didn't come for like another year and a half, 2 years later.
Yeah, like, but that freestyle that she put when she came back, but she was
dropping free, like she was on free, like she was on a bunch of stuff. She was blazing on the charts. She was everywhere, but she needed an album. Like she needed to follow that up, like how Fetty followed it up with 6 more hits, and then he finally put it on.
He made the mistake. He made the opposite mistake.
Exactly. Like he just kept going too quick. Like just his label just kept throwing it out there. If he would have just dropped an album and let the hits come off the album, it would have prolonged his career.
Not only that, but he put all the hits on one album.
But, yeah.
You should have.
But you don't want to hold it either.
Here's the thing. I think that she's underlooked. It's not that she hasn't made another hit, because there's some records that have hit quality that she's made. But it's just that they don't have the hit following.
I think we're all making fair points.
You know why? Is because her window shut. Like she needed to drop the album. She wasn't hot still.
We got to stop timing these artists.
Because she wasn't hot.
Some of these artists, some of the artists that we hold high, they flop the next album. Their album's not as great as the first one.
Like who?
There's many guys that got in the way with second albums that weren't that, like, you know, their first album is hot, then the second one is but the next one is you know, and it continues. Yeah, they're making good music. Yeah, but
that's
still
YG.
Not on her level.
That's YG. YG's came out the gate swinging, and like he's hasn't lived up.
He hasn't good stuff though.
Yeah, but his album, like My Crazy Life, is his best album. Mm-hmm. He hasn't
his
lived. He hasn't came up to it. This like
the last one he dropped was good.
I'm glad that the one he dropped with Mozzy on Friday. Yeah, that one was good.
The one by himself.
No, it wasn't. You even said it's on the wrap up. We haven't recorded.
He's dropped like 2 albums after that.
Let me see. Let me check. Let's check it out.
Because I think if you don't, it's like you have to strike when the iron's hot.
G dropped something not too long ago.
I think it's like you just got to drop when the iron's hot. Like when Young and May was out. Like
see, you got like 5 albums.
What does that say? Filmography. Oh.
Boom.
Stay Dangerous, is that the one you're talking about?
Stay Dangerous. Still Brazy was the only one that was in.
This one was okay.
That one was good.
But it was no okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. For real, 2019. I don't even remember
that. Nah.
Oh yeah, this one was okay. It never sucks. It never sucks.
Like, but you listen to YG, and here's the thing, because you always want to judge an artist based on himself. You don't want to judge an artist based on anybody else's,
yeah.
So obviously. You listen to My Crazy Life and you listen to the rest of his discography, it doesn't even hold a candle to My Crazy Life.
I wouldn't go as far as to say that.
You're holding him too high to a standard.
I'm holding him to his own standard.
Nah, you see this
to himself. I'm not holding him to. If I was to say YG has never put out Good Kid, Mad City. Yeah, that's having a disservice to him. But I'm holding him to, you put out My Crazy Life, which is arguably up there as one of the best West Coast debut albums.
Okay.
Agreeable.
And then you followed up with Still Brazy, which was trash. Then you followed up with Stay Dangerous, which had a couple songs on it.
Trash is an overstatement.
Like he had, all right, so Still Brazy had Fuck Donald Trump on it. I believe. Yeah, FDT. And it had a couple singles on it, but the rest of the album was like fillers.
Oh yeah, this album was trash. I'm looking at the album cover.
You had a couple hits. Like he can put out a couple hits, but the rest of the album is
but you see, like you stop judging him after there. Because his other 2 albums were very good.
But I think Ruben's point is saying that even though he put out subpar albums after that debut album,
kept going.
You still checked him out. He's saying that Young M.A., to your point, she missed her window. You didn't check out her new album. right?
Exactly.
I didn't, but there was a lot of music.
You see, that's the biasness right there that I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I also checked out her mixtapes back when she dropped them.
But
she dropped her mixtapes 2 years after her fucking hit single. Like, come on, but you missing your window.
If you're judging YG to his first album, and we're judging Young M.A. to her first single, you haven't been paying attention because she's made better songs.
I'm not
It's
saying...
just that they're not hits like that song.
Yeah, because if she would...
You know what I'm saying? We're counting numbers or we're counting the quality of the music.
You know my ears don't hear numbers. Don't insult me. Let's insult me.
Let's beef it out right here. We got
beefing it out.
We got time. You know what I mean? A lot of Red Flu was fire.
Her story in the making was crazy.
On, man.
The album was crazy.
Listen, people
you see when these albums came out?
Missing out on Young M.A.
2019,
2020. She's consistent.
Okay, yeah, she's putting out music consistently now, but
2015. No, Ooh came out in 2017? 2016. You say, yeah, so this is the album that debuted that song. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but when
Hot Sauce.
Yeah, Ooh is on that album, but when did Ooh come out?
In 2016.
Summer of 2016, yeah.
And this came out in April of 2017.
Almost a whole year later.
Yeah,
that was her first single. A lot of these artists, that happens to.
Not a year later.
It's like Cardi. But Cardi was consistent because Cardi also put out more music.
You see,
I'm doing this.
Cardi B had a different type of success, though.
How she had a hit single.
To even put her in that mix is not the same.
She had a hit single. She was on fire from Bodak Yellow.
Okay.
And had a hit single, and then kept putting out more hits. It's like she put out another song,
but she was already.
So she kept her momentum going. Ooh was the only song, and then she didn't put out another track to keep her momentum going for this new album. Is what I'm trying to say. If you just keep rolling with it, it's like how it.
It's a different monster.
She didn't put out another hit, but she did continue to make good music.
Yeah.
So you're both right in a sense. But I do think she missed her window, but I also do think that she's overlooked. Like,
she's underlooked, you mean?
No, overlooked.
No, she's overlooked. Like, people don't look for her, so they're overlooking her to grab something else.
Right. But this last album that she put out, Off The Yak, came out last Friday. Sounds very good, and to me, she's getting sharper. That Hello Baby song, that could count as her latest hit right there with Fabio. She got Ruby
Fabio's
Rose.
on fire too.
Yeah.
So
congratulations to Young M.A. It's great.
I don't know the last song on that, but that
Off The Yak.
No, I mean Yak Thoughts. Yo, people are sleeping on Young M.A. Stop sleeping on her.
She's great.
Give her the respect she needs. Do me a favor and go check her album out.
It's good stuff.
Give her the place. She deserves it. It's a good project.
And YG and Mozzy also put out a project.
Thank you, Mozzy.
A collaboration. I know that's your guy right now, huh?
Yeah, Mozzy. Thank you for getting YG to rap very well again.
When I heard Mozzy, because I didn't really pay attention to Mozzy before this, but I heard you mention him, and I was like, wow, I can see why Wendell likes him. This dude is nice.
I fuck with Mozzy, and he has an album with Sue Surf that I actually love too, Blood Cousin.
Hold on, we gotta go back to that comment you made about YG. You got a beef with YG or something?
Oh hell no! I want to be good when I go out to the West Coast. So I'm fine with YG 400.
I'm just saying because
I'm just saying he hasn't put out a great he hasn't put out a consistent product
that you have looked for.
No, I listen to all
projects
YG
are good. We just had this conversation.
I check YG out off the strength of Still Breezy because I still have faith that he actually can put it out. Same reason why I check out Dom Kennedy's. It's the same reason why I check out Dom Kennedy's albums because of the Yellow album. Like, it's the same reason.
All right, let's talk about this album cover though. The album cover is clearly a tribute to Belly.
Yes.
Nas and DMX's album cover for the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
what I really like about this is mad clever. They got the red ties. Like, I don't know. I really like, there's something about YG that I really like. Like, he's a blood, but he still fucks with other people. Like, he fucked with Nipsey and he shouts him out all the time. And Nip was obviously a Crip. And now you have him paying tribute, or them paying tribute to the East Coast, you know, and we all know the East Coast, West Coast beef historically that happened in hip hop. And then he opens up the album with a 50 Cent sample. Like, they came out the gate blazing. Yeah. It was a good project.
That Bomped in the Oak Park track is fire.
Yes.
Like, ridiculously fire. But Young and May had a great verse on that album.
I was just about to say that.
Man, you're sleeping on it.
How am I sleeping? I just gave him props.
It's not enough for him.
I know.
It's not. You got to put respect on Young and May's name.
I really like the Vibe With You record with Ty Dolla $ign. The chords in that song remind me of Bonnie and Clyde by Shine, and then Dangerous by Meek Mill. Like, anytime you hear that, you know a thug's about to go off about being in love with some girl. So I enjoyed that. That one's for the ladies. And then A Boogie with the hoodie. Like, I feel like the features on this were so perfect.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna say something. I like A Boogie with the hoodie on a West Coast beat better than on his own.
He sounds great.
Me. Like, he sounds amazing on those West Coast beats.
He sounded really good.
I think that might be something for him.
Yeah.
Maybe. A Boogie with the hoodie is nice. He holds his weight, and he's been very consistent ever since he came out. The boy is talented. And I was very surprised by this Blast feature, which is the last song. I really fuck with Blast. Yeah. That project he put out 2 years ago, last year. It was really good.
It was last year.
Yeah.
He's a dope artist. Dope.
Nah, my favorite track on that project is the 48 Hours.
Oh yeah.
My God.
First 48?
Yeah, first 48.
Yeah, they go hard. It was a good album. I was like, I'm fucking with this gangster shit. I never pictured myself.
This West Coast gangster shit
is very West Coast. Very to me, it's like I want to say the older West Coast music that I used to listen to. Like,
it's very true to the roots.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy because you got a Bay Area dude in Mozzy.
That's right. He's from Sacramento.
And then you got a LA dude in YG, and their sounds are totally different. So Mozzy's sound, he has that traditional Bay Area sound, but and then you got YG who has that traditional LA sound. So it just is great that they can blend it and really come together on that. So
it was good. Job well done. It was a great project. And then the 42 Duggs, that's his name, right?
Yeah, 42 Dugg.
I'm so mad I missed this, but I'm gonna listen to it tonight. I didn't listen to it, so y'all go ahead.
I'm gonna keep mine nice and strong. Because I listened to it 2 times. I like it a lot. I think I forgot the name of the song.
What, the Roddy Ricch song? Because that's my shit.
That's a good
That's
one.
my shit. The Roddy Ricch track, and then he has a track with Future, which has the Steve Harvey line in it.
I'm sorry.
He has the Steve Harvey line in it. He goes, that Steve Harvey, I don't want her back, or something like that.
Yeah,
you can keep her or something like that. So
I really like this project. I think, I want to see more from him.
Yeah, I've been fucking with Dugg since the Little Baby track.
Oh wow, you got a song with Fabio Foreign and Rowdy Rebel.
Yeah, that shit's hard too. So
19 tracks, an hour long.
It's a dope project.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an album.
There's a lot. Yo, I'm gonna say one thing. 2021 is gonna be one of those years where we're gonna remember the onslaught of good albums that's gonna come.
Hopefully,
you know why?
Think about it.
Everybody held their music last year.
Exactly. So all that good music,
they had to.
And now they got more music because they were they wanted to get in the dungeon and really get projects put together. You could have put so many projects together, so many songs, have them ready to, just
in the tuck.
Yeah,
just out. Like every year you have something.
And Benny the Butcher and 38 Spesh. I did not hear that, but I heard what's his name, Parks, on the Joe Budden podcast raving about it. This is not it.
No, that's not it. You just scroll down. That one right there.
Trust the Sopranos.
Yeah, it has a bunch of ransoms all over it. You have El Camino. It's like you got a bunch of just rappers on this album.
Yeah, this is like pure rap.
Rappity rap.
Yeah, rappity rap, backpack rapping.
Oh, it's your girl, Shay Noir.
Yeah, Shay Noir kills her verse.
One of the best females in the game right now. Hands down. Bar for bar.
You hear my lady? Lotto changed her name to Lotto?
That's right. She's been talking about that.
Do that a while ago?
It's just official now.
Okay.
Like
now
she actually changed it on
she dropped the moo. She dropped the moo.
She dropped a good for her. I commend her for that. That's very dope that she actually took people's feelings into consideration and did that. And I think she's nice too.
That's my favorite female rapper right now.
Really? Good
Lotto.
pick.
Big Lotto.
Big
and
Lotto.
She's beautiful too. So.
She's alright.
But yeah,
she still looks 12 to me.
This Trust The Soprano project, I really like it. There are some songs that halfway through I was like, okay, I'm good with this song. You know, there was some misses on there. But it was a good project.
I don't think there was any misses off of, was it
Trust The Sopranos?
10 tracks, 30 minutes long.
I don't think there was any misses.
There was a few that kind of lagged for me. I'm not going to hold you.
Like there's a couple verses I'll take off. But other than that, it's the actual music. I think it's
good.
Music. Like Ransom.
I mean,
he's been on a tear. He's been on a tear like the past 2 years. Like ridiculous.
The thing about Benny the Butcher is, even if he's not saying nothing, his cadence is so in pocket that it just sounds good. Even if he is not really saying much, like he's just one of them dudes that you could just listen to.
Same. Well, with Spesh, it's crazy because 38 Spesh, he'll say something, he'll like make it so relatable and like so drug relatable, and it's like, wait, what?
And his delivery is so smooth already.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about 38 Spesh. I have to do my homework.
Yeah, he has a bunch of projects.
When it comes to like rappers, like, you know, that we're judging them by their lyrics, 38 Spesh is in that pocket.
I don't even know what he looks like.
I like 38 Spesh.
El
Camino's my dude too. I like El Camino a lot.
All right. Well, Swizz and Tim announced their Verzuz rematch this weekend, you said?
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. I have a feeling that Verzuz is going to have to just be on the weekdays because niggas are going to be outside. Nobody's going to watch this. And who's going to be home?
And like, who asked for a Swizz and Tim rematch?
I wouldn't mind though.
I think to be honest with you, I think the whole
You're
thing
such a hater.
is really to homage DMX.
It might be.
When does the album come out next week?
It comes out
Friday.
Oh, this Friday, the 28th. That's right.
Yeah, it comes out Friday. But like, I don't think anybody asked for this. So. Like, everybody was like, "Oh, who could it be?" And like, no one says Swizz and Tim. Like, everybody was like, "Oh, it could be. It could have been Babyface and Teddy Riley."
Like, nobody's requesting this. I get what you're saying.
It could have been Bounty Hunter and Beanie Man again. Like everybody was asking for like different people, but nobody asked for Swizz and Tim again.
Did y'all hear Bow Wow and Soulja Boy on live talking about their Verzuz battle?
I can't wait for that.
Does that battle make sense to you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Could Soulja Boy hold his own against
Big Draco?
Yo, I thought the same thing, and then I looked back at his catalog. This boy got hits. Yeah, I checked out Soulja Boy's catalog, and I was like, dang. I said the same thing you were saying, like, will he hold his way against Bow Wow? And then I looked at his catalog and was like,
You had Big Draco fucked up.
First of all, kiss me through the phone.
It's a serious question, though.
Dunk, Pretty Boy Swag, turn my swag on.
Soulja Girl.
You got bangers.
That Soulja Girl song.
He definitely does.
Yeah, Soulja Girl. Like,
Booty Meat. I don't know if you would play that, but it was good when it came out.
Yeah.
But the thing is, are those hits bigger than the Bow Wow ones?
No, of course not. But it's gonna be
battle.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's gonna be entertaining.
That it will.
Yeah,
be.
it's gonna be entertainment. Entertainment is gonna be great. But if we're going by like track lists,
if we're going song for song,
is Big Draco gonna hold up to
calling him that?
That's his name.
Lil Bow Wow.
What, Shad Moss?
Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know. Come on, look at all these hearts. Bow Wow's a legend. I don't care
all
what
those hearts
says.
that you put there.
Yes,
he's definitely a legend, though. Like, we can't take that away from him.
Like you with Ciara, Let Me Hold You with Omarion, Shorty Like Mine with Chris Brown, Out of My System.
Like, he got bangers for
You
days.
Can Get It All, which is slept on because it was later in his career. Fresh is on Miz. My Baby with Jagged Edge. Puppy Love.
Come on.
I'm a Flirt. Take You Home. Come on. Bow Wow.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a long night for Big Draco. Just speaking the truth.
Well, so they're going to end the verses with Marco Polo. So that's
obviously.
Oh, I forgot about that stupid ass.
But they're on tour together, so it benefits both of them.
Yeah, so he's gonna play Bounce With Me. It's gonna be nostalgic, and it's gonna be great.
Even though Bow Wow came first, but
it's gonna be nostalgic. Like it's Big Bow versus Big Draco, and
I know y'all are not going
Big Bow Wow. Big Bow Weezy.
Who calls him Big Bow?
Big Bow Weezy. The king of 106.
Bow Wow?
Mr. 106 in Park.
Mr. Shad Moss.
I mean, I learned of Lil Bow Wow when Lil Bow Wow was
when
Lil
he was
Bow
little.
Wow.
We all did.
Like what?
But
he was our age.
But you know what I mean? So I never called him anything outside of that.
Yeah, he's literally our age. We grew up with him. He is our cousin. But that should be an interesting battle. People were saying first Bow Wow and Little Romeo. I was like,
he would have blown Romeo out the water.
Yo, I was listening to the read today, and she was like, Crystal was like, I think Little Romeo has 3. And then Kid Fair was like, you are being very generous. And she was like, well, if you count, she said, if you count that commercial, what was the commercial? The community the
Everett commercial.
Yes. She's like, well, if you count that, I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I would
disrespectful.
You was trying to go to Everett?
I would love no, I would love to see that played in a battle. Somebody play like their infomercial or their commercial.
Nah, you can't.
That'd be how.
If Pusha was in that battle, I would have heard the McDonald's, the Arby's commercial, the McDonald's commercial.
I forgot about that. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Can't wait for that. Even though Soulja
Boy's gonna be in for a long night.
Is in court right now for allegedly beating up his baby mom till she had a miscarriage. So good luck to you, sir. And Verzuz, I don't know if this is true. This is not a good look. But here we are. So to end it off, we were supposed to talk about this last week, but we lost track of time. Yeah. Let's talk about what should be in the top 5 best debut hip hop albums of all time. Are we gonna go with our own top 5?
Yeah,
or
we should do our own top 5s.
I thought we was gonna narrow it down.
It's gonna be a little harder than.
I'll go first because I already have mine written down.
If we was trying to go like collaborate, we'll be here for a while.
We'll be here forever?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go first. So I don't have a 5th one. But for me, I'm saying Ready to Die by Notorious B.I.G., College Dropout by Kanye West, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. That's my debut. I wasn't around, obviously, for a lot of earlier debuts in hip-hop. So this is what I think. These were the most impactful albums. Like, I'm still playing all these albums today. I mean, Invasion of Privacy didn't come out too long ago, but Miseducation went diamond. College Dropout is Through the Wire. The skits, like amazing everything, album. Top to bottom.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You see, this is a super hard question.
It very is. It's like because there's more than 5, like, and it's ridiculous.
I can give you a 5.
Name them all.
You see, like, I'm running through like a list. You ever seen?
Just say any. It doesn't matter.
All right, here's my 5, just off the top, but I know I'm gonna have more. Doggy Style, Snoop.
That's a good one.
It's hot and Hell's, yeah. The DMX's first album. That's 2. Shit. You got Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh yeah, how could I forget about that?
So that's 3. Jeezy's first album.
Yep, 101.
Dugg Motivation 101.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4. And holy shit.
Young
this is way harder
Jeezy.
than I thought. There's so many.
There's so many.
Well, name some that comes
I'm
to
trying to think of the fifth one.
Obviously, the Fugees.
I don't have that
The Fugees
high up there for me.
What?
That album was incredible.
It was.
It's
But I don't have
Is-
a piece of history.
Yeah, I just don't have it high up there.
Gosh.
My bad.
Capital
When you're
Punishment.
thinking of your top 5, though, what are you thinking of? Impact,
I'm thinking
lyrics,
impact, lyrics, longevity,
and
and
placement.
replay value.
Placement too. Because
What you mean by placement?
where it holds in the history of hip hop?
Okay.
Like I hold Doggy Style to a high standard because I think it's the best hip hop album.
I think
of all
you
time.
and everybody else really.
Is like I think it's the best hip hop album of all time.
The best number 1?
Yeah, number one.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. That's a hard one for me.
Oh, and I'll put
I'm
the
sorry,
Chronic
I
as
didn't mean
number
to say
5.
it like that.
Jay Electronica?
No, the Chronic.
Oh, the Chronic. I'm like Jay Electronica. That's
Dre.
different.
Dr. Dre as number 5.
Okay.
Damn,
That's
this
good.
is-
Come on, Baines. You gotta at least have thought about one by now.
No, he said the Fugees.
The documentary.
Is that your
The
final answer?
documentary. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking about that one.
Oh,
too.
the game. Okay. Yeah.
The Juvenile one.
Girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up?
Well,
That's not 400 Degrees. 400 Degrees was the second album.
it's the first one.
I think it's Ha.
What about
Well,
them?
that's
Find
the
out
single off of it was
right
Hot.
meow. Right here, being myself. Oof. I don't even know what that
It
is.
wasn't even a debut.
Well,
Yes,
his
it is.
studio-
It
that's
said
his-
the
that's
debut
his first-
studio.
I don't know. That's not the first.
That's his
First time I
album.
heard his. That's the first album.
No, that's his
Right.
second album.
Soldier Rags.
Yeah, that's his second album.
That's the first album I've heard.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
we're
his
talking
first.
about debut.
No,
Debut. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's why Get Rich or Die Trying can't be out there
Yeah.
because it's his second album.
I didn't know that.
What?
Power of the Dollar.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I never heard that ever. I never heard that album.
that's what had
I mean,
Rob on it.
we could say, you see, but for some people, well, today it's Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah,
Today it's one. When
today
it came
is
out,
when
it
it came
probably
out, it
wasn't
wasn't.
because he wasn't looked for as much as he is now. But
well, it didn't.
I
it
guess you
didn't
can
hit.
count that.
It didn't hit.
it's a
But
debut
it is still
album,
his
though.
debut album.
Yeah, it is his debut album, but at that time it didn't hit. Like it didn't
It
hit
don't
for
matter.
a while.
It became. It
rose. Yeah,
it rose in the long run.
Longevity. Yeah.
The placement is still high on the hip hop charts.
Yeah.
When we talk about albums that are high up.
Yeah, I'm
high
not debating
up there.
it. It's your list. I can't debate it.
But you will.
I can debate a lot of things. That's what gets me in
Yes, we
trouble at
know.
home.
Fat Joe. Jealous Ones. No.
That's not his
not
first
a-
album.
And
Yeah.
that album you think would be in top 5? I'm not
Fat
gonna.
Joe
You
got
know what?
some
You're right.
amazing
That's
albums.
your list.
It's your. You can't debate it.
Are you quitting? Are you throwing in the towel?
Yeah, I can't think of debut albums like that.
You know, if we were talking about outside of hip hop, I was gonna say Chris Brown's first album. Chris Brown's first album
Chris
is
Brown. But even see, that's my thing. R&B is hip hop to me.
I
But
see what you're
thinking-
saying.
I'm thinking of rap albums.
Yeah, same.
So I'm thinking of rap albums. I'm not thinking of even Miseducation. Lauryn Hill is not rap. It's not a rap album to me. But we had this debate before. So
Yeah, it's not completely.
like, because I think it's an R&B album, but that's me.
Her
Did we say
biggest
Chicken
hits
and
on
Bear?
that song are R&B.
Did we say Chicken and Bear?
No, we did not.
Ludacris.
That's not his first
No,
album.
it's Southern
either.
Hospitality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Either
What's
way,
Your Fantasy?
that's a real
What's Your
good one.
Fantasy? Use a Hoe.
Oh
That's all
yeah,
on that.
that's a good
That's a
one.
good
That's
album.
a good album.
I was thinking about Nelly.
Yeah, Country
Last time we
Grammar.
had this
Country Grammar
comment.
was great.
There's not many. Now that I'm thinking
Outkast,
about it, like it's hard to
AT
do that.
Aliens.
AT Aliens. Yeah.
Was that their first album though?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Is
Or-
it one
or
of the
Quillamere.
best though?
It's a very good
Looking
album.
back at it, yes, but in the time that it came out, what
It's
was
not
the
even
impact?
that. It's not. That's not even their best album.
No,
No,
not
but
at all.
It's a very dope debut album if that's their debut album.
It's a great introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they changed a lot of the wave.
But like, if you think about it, it's like you gotta, like, I'm thinking about debut albums. Like, I'm thinking of what was on this album. Like, what was like the smashes, like undeniable
like standouts.
Smashes, like standouts.
The Locks had a
Money,
Clips.
Power, Respect. Yeah.
Money, Power, Respect was huge.
Clips
Grinding.
also had
Clips?
the debut album was
Was that Grinding?
That was a grinding album.
Grinding.
Ma, I Don't Love Her.
There's a whole bunch of songs on that were dope.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like Documentary, I was up there for me. Lloyd Banks' first album.
I forgot the name of it, but yes.
Like Power of Money or Money Power.
Smile is on there.
Hunger Pains or something like that.
Ride With You featuring Joe.
Yeah.
That was a good album. But was it the greatest?
No,
Is it
was
looking
a
back?
good
Yeah,
album.
but to say the greatest, you would have to break down so many albums.
Yeah,
They
but
have a
off the
list.
top, there's certain albums
there's
that
certain,
just stand
like,
out.
That stand out. Like Ready to Die stands out. College Dropout stands out. Doggy Style stands out.
Ready to Die to me can go against your argument with Snoop's debut.
Marshall Mathers.
Oh.
No, Slim Shady.
That was a good ass.
Is it the Slim Shady?
I think it's the Slim Shady LP.
Yeah, the one with the, it's like blue.
Yeah, that's Slim Shady.
Yeah.
That's the one where Hi, My Name Is.
Oh my, yes. You know what? Let's just end
Shout
the
out to
conversation.
Dr. Dre for putting out great debut albums for a couple people.
Shout out for Dr. Dre being
before we
a
close,
pioneer.
Yeah.
Or maybe this could be a topic for another episode. If Eminem dropped a little later, would he have the success he has today?
Nope. If he dropped like in this climate now, like if he dropped in the late 2015,
I would say
2015.
let's be a little more
later.
fair and give him like 2010s and up.
No, because his content would be flagged to death.
He would-
it would
he
be.
would-
It's still
he would've
before flag culture
He would have.
and cancel culture.
Oh yeah, 2010. That was.
If
still,
he would have came out in 2010, would you think he would still be relevant?
he would have been not as big. He would have been. He would have been fine, like for 3 to 4 years, and then after that,
I'm thinking about
would've
who
been
came
gone.
out in that time, and
Drake-
it didn't.
Drake was,
He didn't fit in with what we were listening to at the time.
It was Drake. It was that was the blog era. So you had
Right.
Drake,
J. Cole.
He would be the
Big
Joyner
Sean.
Lucas of that generation.
No, because he was making gimmicky music at that time, like the Slim Shady, like the
it's
Hi,
way
My
more
Name
gimmicky.
Is, like yeah. So at that time, I don't.
which got remixed, which got remixed plenty of times.
Yes,
'Cause
they
that's
made a
actually that's actually a real song. Like the little, like it's an old song.
Oh, I didn't
and
know
he remade the
chords.
the chorus.
I don't know. That's an interesting
So-
question, but I do know that Eminem came out in perfect timing, and when he did come out, he was a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
He was.
I mean, he's still a force
everywhere.
because he's one of the
To me,
great rappers,
he is the greatest
rappers.
technical rapper
Yeah.
of all time. To me personally.
Technical, yeah. But even
What are you
music-
gonna say? You gonna hate on him?
No, because Music to Be Murdered By is actually a great album. Like, but
I agree.
the deluxe, no.
Keep it.
Yeah, like I don't need 4 more songs of this. I'm all set. Or
All right.
10 more songs or whatever it was.
Well, comment down below your favorite debut album. It doesn't even have to be in hip hop history. Even tell us what's your favorite album of this year so far. We've had a lot of good drops. And comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell at the top, at the bottom, at the right, wherever that shit is, and hit that and subscribe to us and let us know what you think about us. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about. You know, we obviously be in our hip hop nerd bag, so we be talking about all the things and we be going on rants. So let us know, suggest some things, and we'll talk about it on here. And that is it for Mic Check, episode number 6. Christina Sev.
boy
What did we,
bands.
Jordan? She pointed. You always go last. What is going on, fam?
I don't know. My natural thing is just to go left. I'm sorry, Vance.
I mean, because when you cross the street, that's where you're supposed to look, to the left. So yeah,
You're supposed to look both ways. Yeah, but
you see, when you run out to the street, you're not looking to your right first. You're looking.
You
to
do
your
have
left.
to look to your left, right, and then left again. Like hers. Okay, whatever. I'm Christina Sev. Subscribe to us and listen to us.
I'm Wendell B. Jordan.
And you already know what it is. Your boy Bands. It's a wrap.
Peace.